right, ready to dive deep. Today we're tackling strong AI.
Ooh, yeah. Always a fascinating topic.
And we've got this great essay by Jörg-Owe as our guide. Really dives into what it would mean to have machines that, well, think like us. Not just perform specific tasks, but truly reason, learn, solve problems. Like humans do.
The real deal.
Yeah, exactly. And Schnepphat, he takes us back to the beginning. I mean, way back the 1950s. The birth of AI as a field. 1956, the Dartmouth Conference. That's where the term artificial intelligence was coined.
Kind of wild to think about, those pioneers grappling with questions that are still so relevant today. Like, can a machine actually think?
Right.
It's what Alan Turing was getting at with his famous test. Can a machine convince a human it's human too?
Yeah, that test is still a benchmark in a way.
It gets right to the heart of what we consider intelligence.
And of course, those early days, they weren't all breakthroughs and excitement.
Oh, definitely not.
Schnepphat talks about these periods he calls AI winters. When funding dried up, research stalled, and people started doubting if strong AI was even possible.
Makes sense, right? It's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah. But those doubts, they didn't last forever. In the late 20th century, new approaches emerged, machine learning, neural networks, and suddenly progress was back on track.
Back in a big way. I mean, look where we are now.
Right. And that brings us to some of the mind-blowing advancements happening today, like generative AI. I keep hearing about AI writing poems, creating art, even composing music. What exactly is generative AI?
So it's basically AI that creates, it can generate original content, text, images, music, you name it. Think about those deepfakes you see online. That's generative AI in action. It's all powered by these things called foundation models, incredibly complex algorithms trained on massive amounts of data.
So are these foundation models the key to strong AI then? I mean, is this like a stepping stone?
In a way, yeah. To get to strong AI, you need systems that can understand and process information like humans do. And language is a huge part of that. That's where large language models, LLMs, come in. They're specifically designed to understand and generate human language. That's a huge step towards, more human-like intelligence.
So LLMs, they're the magic ingredient. They'll just unlock strong AI.
Well, they're a crucial piece, that's for sure. But it's not just about the tech itself, it's what we do with it. And that's where things get, kind of tricky, ethically speaking. Because these tools, they're powerful. And with great power comes great responsibility, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about machines that could potentially think like us, learn like us. It's bound to raise some big questions.
You got it. And Schnepphat, he gets into some of those later in his essay. He argues that understanding those questions, those ethical considerations, it's just as important as the technological development itself.
So it's not just about building the smartest AI, but the right AI. AI that benefits humanity, doesn't lead to unintended consequences.
Exactly. And that brings us to the heart of it, really. If we want to shape the future of AI, we need to understand both its potential and its limitations.
Well, I am definitely ready to explore more of those nuances. Let's dig in.
Okay.
So we've talked about the tech itself, all those fancy algorithms and models, but what about the real world? How is strong AI actually being used? Schnepphat dives into some really interesting applications in his essay.
Yeah, he does. One area that really stood out to me is research and development. I mean, imagine AI working side by side with scientists.
Like as a lab partner.
Exactly. Analyzing huge data sets, spotting patterns that humans might miss.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're not so good at sifting through mountains of data.
Right. And this could be revolutionary for fields like medicine or material science, leading to faster discoveries, breakthroughs we might not even think of.
So we're not just talking about AI doing things humans already do, but actually augmenting our abilities, helping us achieve things we couldn't on our own.
Absolutely. It's like AI as a superpower.
I like that. AI is a superpower. And Schnepphat also talks about healthcare.
Oh, yeah. Huge potential there.
AI assisting doctors with diagnoses, personalizing treatments, even predicting disease outbreaks. I mean, that could completely transform how we approach healthcare.
It really could. Early detection, more effective treatments. It's pretty exciting stuff.
It is. But of course, with any powerful technology, there are concerns. Schnepphat brings up this challenge of ensuring human-AI interaction is, beneficial and not harmful. How do we design these systems so they enhance our abilities without replacing us entirely?
Right. It's a crucial question. It's not about creating AI that's superior to humans, but AI that works with us, complements our strengths, helps us overcome our weaknesses.
Kind of like a partnership.
Exactly. But we have to be mindful of the impact on jobs, the economy, and of course make sure AI is used ethically and responsibly.
So it's about finding that balance, harnessing AI's power while maintaining, human agency and control.
Precisely. And that brings us to another key aspect that Schnepphat explores: the challenges of actually developing strong AI. It's not just about building faster computers or writing better code. It's way more complicated than that.
What are some of the biggest hurdles researchers are facing?
Well, one is data. We've talked about how AI needs tons of data to learn.
Right. Massive data sets.
But it's not just about quantity, it's about quality. The data has to be accurate, unbiased. If the data is flawed, the AI's output will be too.
Garbage in, garbage out, as they say.
Exactly. And then there are the technical challenges. I mean, building AI that can truly learn, reason, solve problems at a human level, that's incredibly complex.
Make it imagine.
It requires pushing the boundaries of computer science, engineering. We're still figuring out the best approaches.
So it sounds like developing strong AI is a pretty monumental task.
It is. But, even with all the challenges, the progress we've made is amazing.
It really is.
And as Schnepphat points out, it's crucial to keep researching, keep understanding these technologies, because they have the potential to reshape our world in profound ways.
So where do we go from here? What does the future hold for strong AI?
Well, Schnepphat argues that while predicting the future is impossible, we can prepare for it.
Yeah.
By understanding the trends, the possibilities, he stresses responsible development, making sure AI aligns with human values, benefits society as a whole. It's not just about technological advancement, it's about ethics, societal impact, and ensuring a future where AI and humans can coexist, in a positive way.
That's a powerful message. It's not enough to just create intelligent machines. We need to create machines that are ethical, safe, and contribute positively to the world.
I completely agree. And it's not just up to the researchers and developers. It's a conversation we all need to be part of.
So what does all this mean for the average person? Should we be excited about strong AI, worried, or somewhere in between?
I think a healthy dose of both is probably appropriate. There's no denying the potential benefits. But we can't ignore the potential risks either.
Right.
Like Schnepphat's essay shows, understanding strong AI is key for navigating the future and, shaping the role it plays in our lives.
Reading Schnepphat's essay, one thing that really struck me was this idea of uncertainty. Like, we talk about strong AI as if it's just going to happen, but he really emphasizes that we're still in the early stages.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to get swept up in all the hype, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, we're still figuring things out. We don't even fully understand human intelligence,
right,
let alone how to replicate it in a machine.
Exactly. All those sci-fi movies with AI taking over the world, maybe that's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah, those are probably a bit far-fetched. I mean, think about it. The human brain, it's so complex.
It really is.
Replicating all the nuances, consciousness, creativity, empathy, it's a massive undertaking.
Makes you wonder then, why are we so fascinated by this idea of strong AI? If it's so uncertain, why all the excitement?
That's a good question. I think maybe it taps into our curiosity about intelligence itself. As humans, we want to understand the world around us and ourselves. Creating intelligent machines is like the ultimate challenge in that quest.
I see what you mean. It's like we're trying to solve the puzzle of our own existence by building something that thinks like us.
Exactly. And even if we never achieve true strong AI, the journey itself is incredibly valuable. All the research, the development, it's pushing boundaries, leading to innovations in other areas.
So it's not just about the destination, it's about what we learn along the way.
Yeah. And Schnepphat seems to suggest that the future of strong AI isn't something that just happens to us, it's something we shape.
Through the choices we make, the research we prioritize.
Exactly. He talks about responsible development, making sure AI aligns with human values, benefits society. It's not just about the tech, it's about ethics, the impact on society, ensuring a future where AI and humans can coexist and, thrive.
Well, I think Jörg-Owe has definitely given us a lot to think about. His essay offers a really nuanced perspective on strong AI, acknowledging the uncertainties, the potential benefits, and the challenges we face.
Absolutely. It's a good reminder that strong AI isn't just some scientific endeavor, it's a human one.
And the choices we make now, they will determine the future of this technology and its impact on our world.
No doubt about it.
And that's what the deep dive is all about, helping you understand these complex topics so you can be part of the conversation. So keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning.